Hi! Today we're doing a thrift flip, which is a good little break for me because I do get burnt out from crocheting sometimes. And if you're feeling that way too, it's completely normal. I have to constantly remind myself that it's okay to have unfinished projects laying around and ideas to get to, because you shouldn't force productivity onto something that should be for fun. So take a break, try something new, maybe try thrift flipping if you're interested in that. And on that note, I'm going to get back to the video. Whenever I go thrifting, I'll pick up one of three things. The first being the clothing that I could see myself wearing the next day. The second is just random knickknacks that I wouldn't usually buy, but the price somehow makes it better. And the third thing is stuff that I see potential in and think I will eventually thrift flip, which usually isn't the case. It usually just ends up in a pile in my room until I figure out how to use the sewing machine. But I did for this video, and now I'm going to show you the things that I ended up thrift flipping. First up, we have this black lacy slip dress, and I think it reminds me of the 90s, but I don't really know my fashion decades that well, so I could be wrong. This next one I solely picked based on the print. I thought it looked so cool. It's like this purple tie-dye with swirly stitches on top, and it looks very grandma-y, but I promise it's getting somewhere. I have a vision, and I know styling it with these basketball shorts isn't really helping its case, but just you wait. The last thing I have is a plain white t-shirt, which will be a surprise. So here's the plan. For the black dress, all I really want to do is take in the waist and move the white lace lining to the outside to cover my waist area. For the purple top, I was really inspired by these kinds of tops I've seen on Pinterest. I really love the high waistlines and how it flows out at the bottom, and that's what we're trying to emulate here. After planning those out, it was time to start sewing. I tried on the black dress inside out and marked where I wanted to take in the waistline. The perfectionist in me would usually care about symmetry, but I kind of just said whatever. It was 2 a.m. and I just wanted to play around with the sewing machine. After taking in the waist, it looked a lot cleaner, and I was seeing where I wanted to go with this, and this is when I decided I wanted to take the lace out and put it on the outside, so I'm just going to sew that on really quick. And here's the finished product. I usually don't wear form-fitting dresses like this, and I don't know what I'm gonna wear this to, but it makes me feel like I'm in an old Hollywood movie, and I think it's great that clothes can transport us like that. Now, compared to the black dress, the purple top was a lot more complicated because I really wanted to change basically everything about the original top. Right now I'm just trying to mark where I want to create that empire waistline, but I'm just gonna roll the clips of me trying to figure this out. There's a lot of trial and error, but that means we're learning, right? Where did I draw the line? It took me forever, but I found the marking. I really need to invest in a tripod. I'm just going to snip snip right across. It's a little dangerous, but I'm just gonna go for it. I learned how to do this from the first tutorial I ever followed, which was to make one of those really tiered skirts that have been popular. I made a little set, and that was really frustrating to do because that was my first real sewing project, and I didn't realize how much thinking was involved with sewing. You have to make sure that you're putting the right sides together. I don't know, I had to restart so many times and gave up a little bit. But I eventually finished it, and it turned out cute, and it gave me some confidence to try sewing a new project, so here we are. Yeah, you can see that it's getting more scrunched up. I'm gonna finish this off camera and then show you what I got. Now let's cut the sleeves off. I ended up cutting part of the sleeve to make the top backless, and then I attached everything right here in the back. And now I'm going to attach the bottom to the top. I finished adding the bottom on, but I made a little mistake, like some mistakes, just like showing the lining. So I'm gonna go back and fix those, but it's looking cute so far. I just need to figure out what I'm doing with this back piece. After a lot of overthinking about how I wanted to do the back, I thought it was time to just sit down and commit to an idea. So here I am hand sewing, and I thought it would be cool to show the footage in real time, because with all the sped up footage that I've shown in this video, I feel like it makes it easy to forget that making something takes a lot of time and a lot of patience. So if you're working on something, don't worry about how fast you're getting it done. Just enjoy the process and take things your speed. Anyways, if you're wondering what show I have on in the background, I've been watching Ugly Betty, which I didn't know if I would like, given that the whole premise is this girl with glasses and braces who isn't conventionally pretty and living in New York. But I feel like this show has so much more to it. Like, it shows how even the most flawed characters can be lovable, and it keeps you on your toes. So if you're interested, I highly recommend it. By the time this video is out, I've already finished all 4 seasons. Hello, I'm back. A little change in scenery because I just finished decorating my new apartment, but I finished the top. It turned out more than I could have ever thought I could do, and I'm going to customize it some more because I wanted to keep it so I could wear it 2 ways. So this is the first way. I just did my little twirl, and the second way is, like this. I love that it has this like very angular neckline. But yeah, here's the final thrift flip for this one. I'm gonna show you some outfit ideas I have so that I can prove to myself that there are outfits I can actually wear with this, because I don't wear my creations out nearly as much as I should. Now, I know you all are wondering, what happened to the white t-shirt? Well, it got turned into probably one of my favorite t-shirts of all time. And here was the inspiration. This is my dog. Her name is Bella, but we call her Smeeb, and I have no idea where that came from, but it just makes sense for her. For some context, I've been joking about making these t-shirts with my dog on it for the longest time, and today was the day it was finally happening. I ordered these DTF transfers off of Etsy, and then I used my school's heat press and made a bunch of these shirts. So good. I'm super glad my school has resources like this for anyone to use, and they turned out great. I made a few for my friends and family too, so everyone gets to experience the joy of wearing this shirt. And here's a little recap of all the thrift flips that I did in this video. This is the outro, which is kind of silly because I just filmed the intro. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you took some inspiration from this, because I know thrifting sometimes it can be very hit or miss, and just know that you can really make anything cute if you put a little spin on it. Yeah, thanks for watching.